Kumusta? Welcome to my channel. This is your Sage Moon of Sunset Sea Productions, and today I'm going to make a small room tour, or not actually a room because this space is really small to be called a room. It's just my bed and a small shelf on top of the wardrobe of my wardrobe, where I put my stuffs and whatnot. So this is a good opportunity to maybe if some of you are curious of who I might be, or even though I already told a lot on the channel, all the snippets of my Filipino life, my simple Filipino life, not in the high luxury or something, because we tend to not do that much or enjoy that much when it comes to these things here in the Philippines. Uh, anyway, we'll get to the main attractions of this place immediately because it's just my bed, as I mentioned. And here, there's a small uh, window, and that's pretty much it. That's my room, and I put this just recently for just doing serious stops for the channel itself to be able to record here because before the walls are not well painted, or I just bought some wallpapers, some cheap wallpapers, and put it here. The same with the ceiling. You might notice it in the previous videos. But and also this to give myself some privacy. I just realized this recently as I am moving to college soon, but I might be relocated in some place or the next room in the house um, anytime soon when my dad find the time to make a new bunk bed or maybe give me a proper room. This college might be hectic. It might start in August, maybe. I'm not good at calculation. But let me do some. Maybe in just in 3 months, probably in 3 months. It's just still June, and uh, high school is over soon. It might be over soon, but there are some big requirements that we need to do. For example, some research class, just we need to do a research project in 17 days, and I haven't started yet. So 16 days left and it's an update. So what's the main attraction is the books that Holden sent and some books that I got from maybe some friends. It's a gift, and then some books that I got from a book fair right before the pandemic. But the main thing is I'm not able to read them. Yeah, even though I think you guys might understand the situation during the pandemic. We have a lot of time, but we're not able to do as much as we wanted when we're working and thinking about a break or having a long break. It's kind of diminishing moments, or it kind of drains our energy, the whole situations. Yeah. What I like about today is the weather is nice. It's been gloomy uh, today. It would be a good thing because it's almost 2 months that I've seen it that or ever since the summer started right around by the end of March or February. It's just hot. Uh, it reached every 45 degrees. There's even a week that it's uh, 50 degree. It reaches 50 degrees Celsius around here. Okay, so here's my books. So here. This is the books that I got from. It might not be visible because it's my camera acts like a mirror, so you might find this curtain on your left side. So, but I will pronounce the name of these books. So this one is Mrs. Dalloway, and also another one from Virginia Woolf is Orlando. I got uh, Holden said that it's not a good idea to start with this, and I think I agree with it. I tried to read it during the pandemic, but I still not in the level of the or my vocabulary is not as sharp to perceive through his right to her writing to get into her word. That's why it's been a long um a long dream of me, or maybe I wanted to build to build a habit of reading, to be able to grow as an individual, to know more about things, lives, and especially things in internet related things that we do on the channel, the Sunset Tree Production and the Imperial Touch podcast. And the next one is I think this is the book that Holden sent here, A Dance to the Music of Time by Anthony Powell. First movement. I haven't also read this one. I haven't find time to read this one because it's been so busy recently. Sorry about the noise. It's just I can cancel the noise compared to we do in the channel. Okay, so getting back this one. So I discovered I do some research before it come here or altered some link information about this book, and I saw that it would be there are other volumes of success when you connect it the same with other books that you might the picture that would be created is interesting. It's interesting. But I'm looking forward to this one. Some he said that it would be uh okay for the level or mastery of my reading. The next one is this one. I'm using this as a uh, stand for my setup. So my camera is on the keyboard. It might be strange. Yeah, strange. The Diary of Witold Gombrowicz. Uh, I see this book as highly philosophical. I'm also doing my own thing, or it could be a diary, but it's much a journal that like this one. But my writing is not also so good to compare it with his books, or really crappy. It sounds like very elementary. I don't know why it's very hard to figure it out to the creative process to make something the most of what you possess. I mean, I got the idea of know how to write. I literate, I guess. The I think we need some kind of motivation or experience to be able to write what's going on exactly on our minds to a certain experience that would bring us to the consciousness. And also that's what I want to happen with reading. Uh, Uh, Reading has been life changing so far. The first book that I considered reading, although I read two or three Wattpad books before, but I don't consider this as a serious book, book, or a form of literature that will help you that much to as to grow as an individual, because those are cliche stories just to kill time, or I'm don't have anything to do by that time during ninth grade or 10th grade, I guess. This is the books that been life changing for me. You also sent this one. Oh, I forgot. This one. It's not actually this one, but it's a six series book. I guess you already saw mouse guard on Holden's background. You already mentioned it. We consider him as our hero. So these are his books. The book for me is in my friend. I'm hoping that my friend will like the way it is or have the same kinds of train of consciousness or thoughts that I got from it. It's really life changing. I'm able to see things differently now, or it enables me to mature a bit because I've been I'm at quite near to 2 decades uh, existing in this world. The two books that I had read so far from this six series books is book 4 and 5, because that's the two books that Holden recommended me to read, and I think it's a good idea. Book 5 is better when it comes to his writing and the improvement and things that you can get from it. But I don't consider it that one book is superior to another, because book 4 and 5 is somehow connected to each other. You can say that the first half is the book 4 and the second half is book 2. Book 5, and it's really good. It's a great opportunity to learn. You might check it out. Something. And my main goal before the graduation is in a month. I want to read all these books, or if I can do it, because there are a lot of activities to for us the graduating class. Uh, Maybe just read three more books. I'll save the last book, or my struggle book 6 for the a month of vacation before college, or just maybe it's just a week, because the graduation is set in July. Anyway, and we're moving into some leftover books. Yeah, this one I got. He also recommended this one. I like the cover of the book. It's weird, but there's a saying that don't judge a book by its cover, but I think that it's also a good motivation for a reader, or a starting reader like me, a beginner, to get into the passion of reading, or the habit, to build this habit. I haven't get too much. I read the first 5 pages, and I'm not able to fully get into it. And the next one is this one. Uh, a birthday gift from a friend, a close friend. J.R. Tolkien, The Children of Húrin. I only watched Lord of the Rings, the last chapter on the television, last quarantine during the Lenten seasons. They always do that here with a lot of reviewing movies, just like Spider-Man or what are the Harry Potter series. They always show it on the televisions. It's been there for since 2010. Uh, I'm first grader. I already saw those things. And another one that I got from the book fair. What's the good thing about the book fair is 75% off. The books are 75% off. But it's a pity that I'm not able to do a lot of research. I didn't do that much research to be able to buy or get the books that I needed as a beginner. I haven't met connoisseur. I didn't know anything about books, because I only read No Longer Human, and it's pretty busy. It's just out of the blue that I asked my mom that just 2 days before the fair that, Mom, can we go to Manila and get some books? And we do it without doing that much research. And this one, it might be controversial during the Spanish colonization. This is our national hero, which is Mr. or Dr. Jose Rizal. Uh, some argue that he shouldn't be the national hero. They say that it should be Bonifacio, or the father of uh, Katipunan. Katipunan is the revolutionary army of Filipinos that fought the Spaniards for our rights as Filipinos inhabiting this island, because there's a lot of injustices that are taking place during the 336 years of their occupation in this island. I believe this is where Simone Ibarra shows up, so I got some ideas from this one. And also, this is the second book. The first book is No Limit Tanjiro, and this is the next one. It's connected to each other, but it has different themes. Uh, uh, I didn't enjoy it much on junior high school because it's required in ninth grade. No Limit Tanjiro in ninth grade, and 10th grade is to do a book review or to set the lesson of each chapter each day for the final quarter. And what will get you really into reading is your approach. It really depends on how you approach it books. On the perspective, it's just what I get from a cousin. I recommended him the second book that, or maybe the book that I like the most, which is book four, and also this book five. I sent it to him, but he's not able to get through them. He just read them, and that's all I'm after the realizations that I also get from it. Maybe I also need to change my perspective when it comes to my readings to get more out of it. I'm thinking of rereading books four and five, or maybe the whole Structure book series before the year ends. Maybe by December or November, I need to start rereading it. So anyway, it might be boring at times, but this is all what I got. Yeah, okay. I can't hold the other three books that I have here, so I'm hoping you can forgive me for it. So anyway, this is Sage Simone. I hope that you enjoyed this mini tour. So I'm looking forward, and I hope you guys are looking forward for more Imperial Tide podcasts. And please comment down below if you're interested, or share this video if you find it interesting. Yeah. Anyway, this is your Sage Simone at nagsasabing paalam or goodbye.